So this is the XAU USD analysis for Thursday, the 22nd of March. Now, let's just have a look at prices or where prices may likely go. So if we do have a look here at the XAU USD, we can see we had prices come down towards that 107. And what we did see was a bullish buy side momentum return to the market. We traded above this 1358, had a brief pullback for an almost test of that level of the 1358, from which we did see the bullish buy side momentum come back into the market, breaking above the 1320. Had a brief pullback here in around the 1320, but we have seen the strong momentum follow through to the upside here on the XAU USD. We've had a move beyond the 1328 and headed up towards that 1334.51. Now we did trade as high as slightly above the 36 level, but from this 34.51 we've had a brief pullback test of that 34.51, had another pullback all the way down towards the 1328, from which we did find support, and we do seem poised for another test of the 34.51. If we are able to successfully break above the 34.51, the very next level that we are looking at to the upside here on the XAU USD is a move up towards our 1340, successful break from which we're looking for price head up towards our 3044.26. And if we do have sufficient volatility and momentum to the upside here on the XAU USD, the very next levels that we are looking for to the upside are moves up towards the 1350. We'll see if we do find any significance at 1350. We've not quite found any significance there when we have been in around that area, but we'll see. So if we do move beyond 1344.26, if we don't find any resistance at the 1350, we are looking for to see how prices react towards the highs of 2017 around 1357.22. Successful break from which we'll have a look at our most recent swing highs in around 1367.10. And if we do break from there, we are looking for prices then head towards the highs of 2016 in around that 1375 here on the XAU USD. If we do break down from where we are at present again and we don't find support at the 1328, we are looking for price to head down towards the 1320. In around 1320, we do have the added confluence of the 200 and 400 period moving averages, which could potentially act as dynamic levels of support along with the horizontal level, thus increasing likelihood of potentially seeing a bit of a bounce from the 1320. If we're unable to hold support at the 1320, we'd expect this entire move to the upside to be retraced and for prices to then head down towards that 1358 all the way down there. Does seem unlikely, but it does remain possible. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the XAU USD analysis. We could have a brief look at the daily chart here and see how price is developing. Wow, just wow. If we have a look at that daily chart there, what we can see is a very strong day posted on the 21st. A very strong day all the way up into that resistance of the 34.51. A pretty engulfing candle here on the XAU USD on the daily chart. So we do seem poised for further upside momentum to retest these old highs here in the market. Well, there's a high I didn't put down here, and we do have a high there in around 1362. It does appear. So beyond 1357, 1362. You know what? I'll just mark it out here on the charts now that I'm aware of it. So I'm just aware of it going forward. We'll just change that to a, there we are. Where is the actual level? Just bear with me a second here. So the highs were 1361.62. So we'll just make sure it is on the charts. 1361.62. 61. 62, and we'll lock the drawings on the charts, and there you go. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the XAU USD analysis. Thanks for watching.